your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell at before you blow up a plane.
Basha K. Ali!
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what, good thing to say, I dabbled in stand-up for something. I haven't been disrespectful to you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt. I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean. Hi, let me check my audio settings. Check. Okay, now I'm on the right microphone. Yeah. Welcome to Mayr in the Morning, your favorite lighthearted morning show. I am constantly having to pee and constantly hungry. Other than that, feeling good about carrying a life inside me. Guys, I have some comedy shows coming up. Yes, I do. In a couple weeks, I'll be in Florida headlining the Tampa Side Splitters. Ooh, Sunday, December 3rd. Come on out if you're in the Tampa area. If you're a Tamponian, what do we call people who live in Tampa? Tampons? Sunday, December 3rd. Come on out. Nice early Sunday show. So you have time to do all the other weird shit you people in Tampa like to do. Then I'll be headlining in San Diego the first weekend of the new year. Friday, January 5th, Saturday, January 6th at Mic Drop Comedy Club in San Diego. Love this club. Love these guys. They keep a lot of liquid death in the green room, which is like a fancy sparkling water that comedians who are alcoholics like to drink because it makes them feel that they're not missing out. So come on out. Come on out to San Diego. Tamponians, tampoons. Courtney, you spent the majority of my evening last night complaining about Anakin Skywalker, and I blame Chrissie for it. Did you watch the Clone Wars? He's insufferable. He's so annoying. Yeah, I'm having an orange. Well, I already ate today a yogurt. I cooked ass today. I went to the gym. It was really hard. I think it's hard to work. The hardest thing about working out while you're pregnant is like everything is like, I think about 30 to 40% harder. So the stuff that you used to do very easily is now difficult and you feel very lame. You feel like, eh. And you can't jump. You can't really do things laying on your back. You can't really do crunches. There's a lot you can't do. You can like stand up and do squats and like lift weights, but oh my God. Oh, I did light the candle. Whew. That was almost embarrassing. Yes, hello from the bean. The bean is pomegranate sized. But riddle me this. Explain to me how he's going to go from a pomegranate this week to starting on Friday, which is the 18th week. He's going to be a cucumber. So he's going to go from this and then he's going to be like, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand the miracle of life. But what I do understand is Mailbag Day. Oh, you know what? I wish I had a little sound effect, but I don't. Okay. These have been sitting in my P.O. box for a minute, so sorry if it's late. Oh, what's this? What is this? Oh, oh my God. Oh, thank you, Hunter. You're such a sweetheart. I was like really, really wanting this. Because look at my current phone. I'm still in Halloween mode here with my little ghosts. But now I have a new phone case. Wow. This one is so damn cool. It's got trees on it. Now I'm all ready for like the winter season. Oh, this is so sick. This is so great. Thank you, Hunter. Should I try cleaning off my phone or just throw it on raw? Oh God. Goodbye, little boo case. I'll see you next Halloween. I mean, this looks pretty clean. I'm not going to clean it. Cleaning your phone is for losers. Okay, this is very exciting. I used to never change my phone case. And I mean, never. I would have one phone case when I bought my phone, and I would use it until the phone died. So we're talking like years, whatever it is, 4 or 5 years, however long phones last. Oh my God. Ooh, fit. Please fit. Oh, yeah. There it goes. Ooh, wow. This is so cool. It's like pink trees. That is so neat. It's snowing, but it's also like pink and girly. Oh my God, I love it. I'm obsessed. Thank you. Wow. Holy crap. I was like just about to get it too. Okay, here's another box. Ooh, it's a little bit of ASMR. I was first in line at the P.O. box today. I was there right at 8:50. I was there early. You know when you get to a place so early, it feels like you work there. You start thinking like, oh, can I help you guys? Can I take the trash out or something? Or can I clock in for anyone? Okay. And then some other biatch got to the post office too, and I was like, oh, you know you're not trying to cut me. I know that's not happening. Yeah. I go to a pretty chill P.O. box, a pretty chill post office. There's not too much riffraff. Thank God. You know what I should put on for this? It's a little bit of feeding the ducks. Yeah, let's do that. I was on Keanu Cast last night, and she loves feeding the ducks. Oh, it's packing peanuts. Wow. But these are going to get everywhere, and the dogs are going to eat them. I hope not. They're going to... Oh, I hope Muffin doesn't think it's popcorn. But she loves popcorn. Muffin also loves oranges, but you're only really supposed to give them occasionally to dogs because of the high sugar content. Oh, yeah, I'm opening my box. Yeah, who wants to see inside my box? This is a true unboxing. Whoa, it's a card. Yeah, you know I love cards. Oh, an angel with red hair. That's me. Oh, this is neat. It's like a little pop-up angel. Oh my God, if this is a printed out note. Oh, this is from Hunter. Oh, this is from Hunter. Oh, should I read this out loud? Happy birthday. You're free to read this on stream or later. It just explains the gifts. They're not to force religion on you, but to share some Catholic items that have brought me comfort. Oh, cool. I love Catholic items. Bring it on. Is this a Catholic item? I gotta lay this flat somewhere, but not set it on fire. Should we go in order? Wow, this is fun. I was not expecting Catholic items today. Okay. Wow. Where do I even begin? Ooh. What is this? Oh my gosh. A Child's Touch. Jeffrey Epstein has the same one. Just kidding. How sweet. What is this, a little figurine? A Child's Touch. There has never been, nor will there ever be, anything quite so strong or special as the love shared between a mother and child. Oh my God. How wholesome. Guys, I'm about to change my whole brand. This is going to be a religious show now. It's going to be called Jesus in the Morning. And we're going to read Bible verses. And I'm going to give Melanie Mack a run for her money. Look at this. Oh my God. It's Mary. Oh, Mary with her feet out. She's going to be on Wiki Feet. Look how cute. Oh my God, it's me. Look how virginal I look. Hello. You were conceived out of thin air. How cute. I love this. I love that. Cool. Did you describe that on your card here? The Madonna and Child is a meditation on maternity. It's a mystery. We continue to look at it and think about it. It is a mystery. It is a mystery. I don't even know how I got pregnant. I don't know what happened. I blacked out. Wow. How wholesome. I'm going to show that to Odin for street cred. For Catholic street cred. That's what I want. I want respect among my fellow Catholics. Well, I'm not a Catholic yet. Who knows? Should I convert? Okay, what's this? Up next on the Catholic Gifts. It's a Catholic box. This chick also kind of looks like me. She kind of looks like my sister when she was younger. Welcome to the Catholic show. Yeah. Where do I think I have to hang this up. Oh, it's a handmade Greek icon crafted with the traditional Mount Athos technique. This icon is an authentic copy of the Byzantine original. Ooh, it's a Byzantine original. Do you know I did my high school IB project, International Baccalaureate, like senior project on Christian iconography? I bet you didn't know that because I'd never talk about it. Okay, this is a saint. It's Saint Philomena. It's Hunter's favorite saint. I don't even have a favorite saint. All we know about her is a 2nd century headstone saying, "Peace be with you, daughter of the light," in a vial of blood. Page 149 of the Purple Book has a prayer for a novena. 9 days you say a prayer for something you want. You might try a novena to Saint Philomena. Ooh, this is hardcore. This is not even like intro to Catholicism. This is like deep Catholic lore. She doesn't creep me out. All right. Cool. Now I have a saint. Ooh. This is like a little Italian prayer card. Italian Catholic prayer card. Santa Filomena, prega per noi. Dona a tutti. La pace, la saluti. La providenza. You can see I'm not Italian. It means Saint Philomena, pray for us. Cool. This is from Italy. Wow. This is now. Welcome to my Catholic show. Ooh, it's a little box. I think this is a. Wow! Look at it. Look at this. I'm gonna give you guys the full effect. Whoa! Happy birthday! Oh my God, it's an Amazon card. Wow! Thank you so much, dude. Damn, that's fucking. I don't deserve you. I don't even know why you people talk to me. This is insanely generous. Thank you so much. My God, I'm gonna have to get something for the baby with it. Don't light it on fire. Okay. What's this? Ooh, okay. Up next. Now I have Catholic relics. Ooh, it's a necklace. Ooh. It's two. Or it's a bikini. It's a string bikini. Let's read on. The scapular, a cloth necklace. Tradition says Mary appeared to a saint, saying those who died wearing it wouldn't go to hell. A medieval get-out-of-jail-free card. I wear it to be under her protection, or it can be placed near where you sleep as a holy item with a protective aura. Cool. I love a protective aura. What does it say on it? A sign of salvation, Our Lady of Mount Carmel. Whoever dies clothed in this scapular shall not suffer eternal fire. Well, if this is all it takes to not burn in hell for eternity, I think it seems worth it. I think it's worth it. I'll just throw it over. I'll just throw it right over. How fun! Now I'm not going to hell. I'm so relieved. Ooh, another relic. Another Catholic relic. If you're just joining us, I've received a box of Catholic relics from my dear friend Hunter, who's trying to help me not burn in hell, apparently. Which is lovely. Oh, it's a crucifix! Whee! Okay, this is not really an upbeat Jesus. But again, he's not really that bloodied or beaten up. He's just got like one little cut on the side there and cuts on his feet. Say what you will about Jesus, but he had a great body. A crucifix may seem odd comfort. To me, it shows love. Theologians say one drop of blood would have sufficed for our redemption, but he gave all. Wow. He really wanted to make sure that we all were redeemed. That was really nice of him. Very cool of you, Jesus. Thank you. Appreciate it. Should I hang this up? Oh, it's got a little triangle on the back. I could hang it up. I could put it right there, and then in case vampires come through, I could be like, wow. Should I put this next to Trump hugging the flag? Oh my God, now I have so many Catholic relics. I don't know what to do with them. Okay, I don't want to show this on Jesus, I don't know where to put you. Here? You want to lay down? There you go. He's laying on my speaker, my podium from the January 6th friend, Adam Johnson. How fun! This is so neat. These are definitely things I would have never got for myself, nor would I even know where to look. What's next in the box of Catholic relics? I wonder if these packing peanuts were blessed. They seem like they were. It's a book! Saint Philomena the Wonder Worker. Ooh. And she had a great rack. Shows how to receive wonderful favors by praying to this dear little saint. Ooh. See, we don't have this stuff when you grow up Methodist. There's no one specifically to pray to. It's kind of like a free-for-all. There's just mostly egg salad sandwiches. Okay, cool. Is there a description for the book here? What? This is okay. Oh, this is Saint Philomena. Oh, and this is page 149 is where I okay, this has my my prayer tips in it. How neat. All items, including the angel pop-up card, were blessed by a deacon. How cool, which is the same as a blessing by a priest. I won't send more like this. Oh, this is just a one-off for your first birthday. Married into the Catholic Church. Wow. The Amazon gift card is meant to balance it all out. Thank you so much, Hunter. My gosh, this is so generous and so sweet and very cool and very personalized. Oh my God, I have things that were blessed. I feel so blessed now. I'm saving that. How cool. I feel wholesome now. Wow. That's exciting. And a new phone case. Do you guys want to do a prayer with me? Cool. This is neat. And I like that it's not so thick and intimidating looking. You know, it's not like, like a big religious thick boy to get into book wise. This is like a beach read. This is like a summer read. I love it. Thank you. Wow. How cool. I like this. This is so cute. This is going to be me one day. Yes, a saint. I'll have to move my pumpkin. Don't burn. Look at that. I'm a real Catholic now. Cool. Yay. Thanks, Hunter. I did not expect that in a million years. Cool. Very cool. I'm hardcore now. Oh, yeah. I've been to midnight mass before. I used to go in college because I went to a Jesuit college. Oh, I'm down with church. How cool. Thank you, Hunter. Wow. And I go for Easter too sometimes. Chrissie Mayr in the morning, now blessed by a deacon. That's going to be me later. How cool. Wow, what a good birthday. And now it feels like I really do have a birthday week. Okay. Cool. There's so much going on in the news. I'm trying to keep it more upbeat than not. But this is so interesting. So they're trying to pass, I guess, a new bill or something. Where they're basically, it's under the guise of internet equity, but some of our governors are really taking some real liberties with this. Kathy Hochul says New York is conducting surveillance efforts of hate speech on social media. This popped up yesterday. And I was like, say
also,
what?
we're very focused on the data we're collecting from surveillance efforts. What's being said on social media platforms. And we have launched an effort to be able to counter some of the negativity and reach out to people when we see hate speech being spoken about online.
Why is the government focused on thwarting negativity online when it can't even thwart people overdosing in the streets and homeless people and homeless vets and all of the obvious glaring problems in New York City? Oh, because you just want to control us and you're using this as an excuse. Got it.
Platforms. Our media analysis, our social media analysis unit has ramped up its monitoring of sites to catch incitement to violence, direct threats to others. And all of this is in response to our desire, our strong commitment to ensure that not only do New Yorkers be safe, but they also feel safe. Because personal security is about everything for them.
Bring back
As I
Andrew
said, no one
Cuomo.
walking down the street or in a subway should feel they have to hide any indications of what their religious beliefs are. We expect to see people celebrating their lives, walking about freely. And that is no longer the case.
That is, of course, unless you're unvaccinated, then you really shouldn't be walking around freely.
Because people are living in fear. They have a right to do whatever they want here in the state of New York.
Boo! Bring back Andrew Cuomo. Bring back the ass grabber. I miss him. I mean, yeah, he really screwed up the whole nursing home thing during COVID, but he's better than this twat. The First Amendment, this is from twitchy.com. The First Amendment is still a thing, right? Because we're pretty sure it is. Someone should probably tell New York Governor Kathy Hochul, though. Seems she missed the memo. And then they have this tweet from my dear friend Eric Abenanti. Kathy Hochul announced that New York, who is Jewish, by the way, Eric is. Kathy Hochul announced that New York is collecting data from surveillance efforts on social media. Hochul says the social media analysis unit will contact people who commit, quote, hate speech. What does that even mean? Can we have an example? No, we just have to live in fear. This is to ensure safety, even though they got rid of Giuliani's stop and frisk, which actually made New York safe. Well, so much for that. Very focused. Negativity and hate speech after a rise in anti-Semitic attacks. Where though? Are you just talking about the protests in the streets? I don't know. It's just so vague. Wow. Okay. Following a meeting with the state's Jewish leaders, local law enforcement, and federal authorities, Hochul spoke to the media to discuss the state's effort to combat hate crimes. What about hate crimes against white people? And we all saw how quickly Stop Asian Hate fell off. That was like not even a full summer. It's painful for me as the governor of this great state that has been known for its diversity. Oh, it's still pretty diverse, Kathy. Don't worry about that. And how we celebrate different cultures, different religions, different viewpoints. It's painful to see the cruelty with which New Yorkers are treating each other, everywhere from college campuses to our streets, schools, playgrounds, even as they're entering their houses of worship. Hochul said, noting that she immediately deployed the state police to protect our synagogues. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Protect the synagogues and the mosques. Yep. But don't be looking at people's tweets, okay? Like, you don't need to stalk people on social media. Now, the issue of anti-Semitism is a problem in New York and elsewhere. The solution, however, is not the government monitoring social media for, quote, hate speech, a policy that will surely be broadened and abused. And this tweet is from Prescott Belch. There needs to be criminal penalties for politicians violating people's constitutional rights. As it stands today, the worst that happens to them is their actions are just overturned by a court. Yeah, it's pretty gross that this is what she's pushing. And then it'll be overturned, hopefully, and then people will just forget about that this is what she proposed. There should be, because even a court overturning these policies does not deter them. From Johnny Micro, why do I think this analysis unit is going to turn a blind eye to the people threatening Jews and will be laser focused on anyone misgendering Elliot Page? Exactly. From Chef Andrew Gruel, I'd love to know the scope of their search. I have a strange feeling the dragnet will include 2% hate speech and 98% wrongthink. Remember, every tyrannical government has started with an emergency. I mean, COVID was like 2 seconds ago. How about starting by arresting people who publicly deface property and break existing laws? Too simple? Yes, that would make sense to do that. From Shads, understand where we are. Yep. From Mary Catherine Ham, you should not do this. Hint. This is a prelude to the social credit system. Exactly. This is very Chinese. From Pradeep Shanker. What? Good job, New York. First Amendment is dead in the state of New York, thanks to Democrats. This is not okay. No, it is not. Vincent Charles. If I lived in New York, I'd consult a lawyer, just saying. Is this fascism? Sounds like it. Why? They won't prosecute anything. Wow. Yeah, they'll prosecute people for crimes of ungood think and hurting feelings, just not for actual crimes. Yeah, do you think the insane people who are pushing folks into subways or attacking people on the street because they're mentally ill or on drugs, do you think they're going to show any clues on social media before they do it? No. New York's Constitution specifically protects New Yorkers from petty tyrants like Governor Kathy Hochul. Woo. Oh, good. Oh, that's good. He found the actual part of the Constitution of New York. It says freedom of speech and press, criminal prosecutions for libel. Every citizen may freely speak, write, or publish his or her sentiments on all subjects, being responsible for the abuse of that right. And no law shall be passed to restrain or abridge the liberty of speech or of the press. Well, that's comforting. Overturn that shit, please. Since when have Democrats cared about the Constitution? Because that's what a wannabe power freak dictators always do. Control the speech, control the people. This policy needs to be launched into the sun, never to return. And the politicians that propose and enforce them need to be voted out of office. Yup. Very concerning. Very gay. Me no likey. I think she's just I a lot of time think that these governors and these politicians, they just propose shit just to get the brownie points from the likes of a Klaus Schwab or a whatever Democrat overlord is above them. I think they just propose ridiculous shit just to be like, oh, look what I proposed. See, I'm insane like you. I'm authoritarian. Give me points. They do it for clout. Okay. Oh, Kathy. I am. Do you think I'm homophobic, Russell? You should have met me in college. I love the homos. I love them all dearly. Speaking of homos, oh gosh, everyone is talking about this. The Marvels did not do well at all. I went and saw it myself, and I was like, why does this have to be a Marvel movie? Why does this have to be piggybacking off of an existing franchise? I mean, we all know the reason why is because they want the built-in, what they think is a built-in fan base, and they want to cannibalize things we love and put their shitty, diverse stink all over it. But unsurprisingly, the female-led The Marvels has the worst ever opening in the MCU history. I even saw somebody trying to spin this by saying that The Marvels had the highest ever opening weekend by a black director or something like that, black female director. It's so funny. The newest Marvel Cinematic Universe MCU installment, The Marvels, had the lowest opening weekend in franchise history, pulling in just $47 million. The movie included a female-led cast starring Brie Larson in the follow-up to Captain Marvel from back in 2019. Compared to the sequel, the original was a smash hit. Whoa, the original had $153.4 million at the box office. Again, this is pre-pandemic, so that's pretty generous. But wow, comparing 47 million to 153.4 million. People have less money to spend at movies. People are less inclined to go see shit like this. People are using their credit cards on the regular to just pay for their regular bills and groceries and stuff. So it's not a good time. Also, look at that. You don't want to see that. I mean, I saw it. I saw it only because they have really good popcorn at the Alamo Draft House. Like, it's very buttery and greasy. The Marvels was a huge disappointment in comparison to some of Marvel's top performing films, including Avengers: Infinity War in 2018. Wow, which made $257 million at the opening, and MCU's crowning jewel, Avengers: Endgame, also 2019, which had a staggering $357 million debut. That was a great movie. I saw all of these. I didn't realize Endgame came out the same year as Captain Marvel. It was a good time for the Marvel peeps. This news comes after prediction websites reduced expectations from 75 to 80 million to 60 to 65 million. In the end, the 33rd MCU film didn't even hit those reduced projections. Before the Marvels, the lowest opening for a Marvel movie was The Incredible Hulk in 2008, which brought in 55.4 million, not adjusted for inflation. How does one even begin to adjust for inflation? I'm just going to keep saying that because it sounds smart. Be like, oh yeah, I'm a 34 double D. That's adjusted for inflation. Poor performance is partly blamed on the actors' strike, which ended. Yeah, right. No, it's not, because it was done. It was done before the actors' strike. The fact that they couldn't promote it, like, you know what I mean? It's a huge Hollywood uh film. It's a fucking Marvel's film. I don't think they really needed to promote it. The brand, I think, would have been strong enough to carry it, but it's not anymore. The strike ended just before the film's premiere on Friday. That meant the film couldn't be promoted in the same way as others that came before it. I don't know. That sounds like a cope. Also, industry insiders blame a general sense of superhero fatigue and also Hollywood fatigue, also girl boss fatigue, Brie Larson fatigue, feminist fatigue with the genre overall. But that doesn't explain why other films are doing so well. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, another Marvel effort, had 106 million opening earlier this year and ultimately grossed woohoo 845.6 million globally. And that came out earlier this year. So you can't really blame the superhero fatigue. The Marvels was lauded for having 3 female leads. The studio also touted that its first Marvel film with a black female director, Nia DaCosta, who is the youngest director in the franchise at just 34 years old. Ugh, I would not tell people that. That that does not sound good. Like 34, I don't know. That's not good. I think that's too young to be directing a major film like this. But what do I know? The film currently has a 62% critic score and 84% audience rating, which is like, I don't know, isn't that pretty high audience-wise? On Rotten Tomatoes, the New York Times reviewer called it a trope-ridden franchise installment and lamented, "You've seen this movie 32 times before." Yeah. Meanwhile, the Guardian's reviewer said, "You get the sense that everyone involved is going through the motions," and referred to it as a tepid franchise addition. Woo. The Indian girl, this chick, she had some funny moments, but not enough to make up for the everything else, the bad everything else. No one is surprised by any of this. Did you guys see this movie? Oh, I know. Tiffany Gomez had no idea who I was. It's fine. I tried to get her to shout out Simcast last night when she was on Alex's show, but that's okay. Why is my stomach grumbling? Oh, legal vices. Thanks, buddy. You get a sound effect. Legal vices. And here is an addition, $10 for spelling Chrissie incorrectly. Oh, no. Did you spell it wrong? Thanks, legal vices. Chrissie, speaking of non-hetero things, you are invited to come and join my F It Friday stream this Friday morning / afternoon. Wait, what? By the way, the Marvels failed because it sucks. It did suck. The popcorn was good. Thank you, Legal Vices. What time is your Legal Vices just rated me? Hello. Hi, Legal Vices and company. Yeah, what time are you doing your thing? DM me. I will definitely drop by. Drop in. Thank you. Thanks, Legal Vices. I was gonna drop by, drop in the last time, but you had Bronca on, and I can't stand him. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait for him to leave, and then he didn't leave. There's very few people I can't stand and like would prefer not to be on a stream with. It's just that he's such a beast. He's like such a raccoon of a man. You understand, don't you? At least, are you inviting Bronca to Legal Vices? If so, please space us out. At the very least. Why did Bill Burr's wife block me? I have no idea. I had never heard her name. I didn't know who she was prior to this whole like double bird situation. I couldn't pick her out of a lineup. I just knew she was black. That was it. I didn't know anything about her. I didn't know if she worked in Hollywood. I didn't know she was like dabbling in acting or producing or whatever, or jewelry making, whatever she does. And I went to check before I did any of those tweets, and she had already blocked me. And I was like, what? Is she just blocking anyone associated with Compound Media? That's the only thing I could possibly think of, is that but I'm gonna be fine because I'm wearing this blessed necklace. It's just so weird because she's Bill Burr's wife. Like, she's on a different level. She's part of what I would consider like the Hollywood elite. So like to her, I'm a crumb. Like, I'm not even worth a block even. We've never interacted on Twitter or on any other platform or in person, never met her, didn't know her name. So weird. I'm just like, why would you even think of me? I'm baffled. But it's a scapular. Yeah, Burger Time. I just got this. I got a basket of Catholic treats from my friend Hunter. And if I wear this, I'm not going to go to hell. It's that simple, guys. Yeah, I know you're jealous. And this is me. This is going to be me after I give birth. This will be my first Halloween costume. How wholesome. I'm turning into a wholesome person. Okay. Courtney, I had no idea she existed before this, and I still don't know her name. She's just Bill Burr's wife to me. Same. It's like Nana. I don't know her name. It's just weird. It's just weird that she would think of me and block me. Like, I don't even. She's not even in my realm of internet. You know what I mean? I don't get it. But you never know who's watching you. You never know whose radar you're on, I guess. Guys, I don't know if you guys are Seinfeld fans. I was not a Seinfeld fan growing up. I thought it was a stupid show. It was just a show that my sister liked, similar to the Dave Matthews Band or anything else, that a sibling likes. You're kind of like, okay, that's their thing. I'm not really going to get into that. But as an adult, I have come to really like Seinfeld and appreciate it for its sharp writing. And it's very funny. So apparently there are rumors that there's going to be a Seinfeld reboot. And I love Kramer. Kramer is so, so funny. I forget his real name, but he's a physical comedy genius. Okay. So Jason Alexander, who plays George, admitted he doesn't know anything about a reboot of the hit show Seinfeld on NBC and suggested they must not need his character. Oh no, they can't leave out George. George is the guy who is Larry David. He's 64 now. The 64-year-old actor was asked about the reports after his co-star Jerry Seinfeld seemed to hint in October that he was in talks with the show's co-creator Larry David about a possible new ending to the hit series during Seinfeld's stand-up comedy show. Extra reported. Wow, a new ending. There's only one reason for that rumor, Alexander told the outlet. Apparently, at the end of some stand-up thing, Jerry went, Larry David and I are thinking of something. Good for you. I don't know anything about it. No one called me. Oh, he sounds salty. He's upset. You got to include George. Come on. Apparently, they don't need George, and they may not need Elaine because Julia Louis-Dreyfus and I went, do you know anything about this? I don't know anything about this. And I just talked to Michael Richards the other day, and I don't think he knew anything about it. You got to have Kramer. Elaine's kind of annoying, but you got to have her too. Wow. So none of these guys knew anything about it. Maybe it's just in the baby stages. Wow. Louis Dreyfus, who played Elaine Bennis during the series' 9 seasons on the network, has admitted she too is confused about the rumor. Yeah, I just saw the news last night, the actress told The Guardian, and I don't know what the hell he's talking about. In October, the comedian in Cars Getting Coffee star was asked by a fan if he liked the ending to the popular show, and the comedian seemed to suggest he and David were already working on some kind of Seinfeld reboot. I did not like the ending to the show at all. I thought it was lame. Well, I have a little secret for you about the ending, Seinfeld said, but I can't really tell it because it's a secret. Here's what I'll tell you, okay? But I can't tell anybody. Something is going to happen that has to do with the ending, he added. It hasn't happened yet. And just what you were thinking about, Larry and I have also been thinking about. So you'll see. How could they do that and not involve Kramer, George, and Elaine? It just wouldn't be right. Seinfeld ran on NBC from 1989 to 1998 and was a huge hit for the network. During its 9-season run, the comedy series people dubbed the show About Nothing won 10 Emmy Awards, as previously noted. Ooh. I think something like that would do very, very well. People love 90s nostalgia. Okay. So Johnny heard it was set the other day. Oh, it was set after they all reunite, and that was the concept idea. It hasn't been set in stone because of the strikes. That makes sense. I also was too young to get Seinfeld, and I'm even probably still too young to get it, but it is funny and very well written and sharp and witty. I think the point of the show is that they are terrible people. Yes, they are, especially Elaine. Oh my God, are they going to have a diverse remake of Seinfeld? Is everyone going to be black and gay and trans? That would be great. Oh my gosh, I loved Kramer. I loved it. All right. Well, I'll keep updated. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Guys, the holidays are coming. Do you have plans yet? Do you guys know what you're doing for Thanksgiving? It's like November 15th already. Oh, it's Ryan Kinnell's birthday today. Go say happy birthday to Ryan Kinnell. I don't want to alarm you guys, but Thanksgiving is next Thursday. Next Thursday. It's here. Am I going to make a pie? If so, I got to get on it. I got to make some practice pies. That's what Josie, the redhead libertarian, always said. You got to make sure you do practice pies. That way there's not too much pressure on your holiday pie. Do you guys have your turkeys? Are you frying them? Are you microwaving them? What are we all doing? And like I said before, if you're going to be home with your family, and even if you like your family, particularly if you dislike your family and you struggle to spend time with them and you struggle to make conversation, and I am not sponsored by these people. They're not giving me money. We don't have a deal worked out, but go to jackbox.tv. I'm telling you guys. Let me see if I can bring it up on the screen. It is so effing funny. This will bring your whole family together. This is something anybody can play. Even if you have a different sense of humor than your family, you go to jackbox.tv and there's different games that you can play. Like t-shirt knockout is you make different t-shirts. Like you make drawings and then you make, see, Muffin's getting into the packing peanuts. Get out of there. Get out of there, Muffin. Get out of there, Muffin. I'll take you to a PARK after this, okay? Hello, Muffin. Muffin smells the orange. She wants an orange, but I gave her one the other day. Hello. You smell like outside. You've been outside. Anyway, download this. There's different games you can play. Some involve drawing, some involve sound effects, some involve just being like witty and joking. It's basically like, the game, like not quite Cards Against Humanity, but there's another one that we play a lot. Dang, I can't remember it. Pregnancy brain, but download this. It's fun. You can play it off your computer or your laptop, and then as long as everybody's got either a tablet or a phone, they can enter whatever room code comes up in your name, and it's really fun. I should see if I can play it with do it with members one night. Which leads me to this article. Also, if you and your family do have all the same sense of humor, let's say, for example, maybe you all have kind of a fun racial sense of humor, then it can be really fun. Like the other day, we were playing T-shirt knockout, and someone drew a random picture of Hitler. So So what happens at the t-shirt game is like it'll prompt you like just make random drawings, make 4 drawings. They could be of literally anything. And then in the next prompt they say, "Okay, now write a bunch of t-shirt slogans or just slogans in general." It could be anything at all. And then they have you match up the random pictures with random slogans and then you pick which goes with which, and then at the end of it you can actually order the t-shirt. So when I put a t-shirt together, it was a poorly drawn picture of Hitler, and then I paired it with the phrase "Let's go," like "Let's go," all in caps. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen, and I should have ordered the shirt. I just panicked. And then I also drew a picture of Lizzo, like it was good. It's like a fat cartoon Lizzo holding a microphone, and I just wrote like Lizzo next to it, and then someone paired that picture with the phrase "Eat it all," and it was so funny. Oh my god. It's a great game, guys. You won't understand till you do it. Anyway, dear Jane, my family always makes disgusting racist jokes. I wonder if this was written by someone in my family. So I'm refusing to go to Thanksgiving. My mom says I'm being disrespectful. Ugh, you sound like you're no fun anyway, and you're probably doing everyone a favor by not going. Dear Jane, I am absolutely dreading the upcoming holiday season because I suck. It is the worst time of the year, and I'm one of the lucky ones. I have a family who actually wants me to attend dinners and gatherings. Yeah, you sound like a stuck up twat. You sound like a twat waffle, a blue waffle. But I can't imagine anything worse than being there. Every time I get together with my family, I'm left cringing in discomfort over the casual racism that they display. Hey, I'll take your family. I'll go hang out with them. They sound like a blast. I won't go into the disgusting detail, but every word they say is tinged with some kind of prejudice. They sound funny. They make horrible jokes about people of color, and when I try and ask them to stop, or at the very least, out of respect for me, it only seems to spur them on more, which is the correct response. It's like they find enjoyment in my disgust. Yes, because you sound like you're not fun, and they're making fun of you. After years of trying to simply ignore their behavior, I decided that this would be the year I put my foot down. Yeah, probably until you need something. Oh boy. When my mom got in touch to ask about Thanksgiving plans, I simply told her that I'm not able to make it. I didn't tell her why because I knew it would cause even more drama and I didn't want what they always refer to as my sensitivity to become more an issue with my family. Oh, they're going to know why you're not there. They're going to be talking behind your back. They're going to be even more racist. They're going to have even more fun. You did them a favor. When I told my mom I couldn't be there for the holidays, she freaked out. She started crying, telling me we don't know how many Thanksgiving we'll have left as a family. Oh, my mom said that too. You never know. You really don't never know. You don't ever know. Anyone can die at any time. It's true. And that she feels personally insulted by my behavior. Yeah, you need to suck it up. How many times a year are you getting together with your family? It's for most people, it's Thanksgiving and or Christmas, and that's probably it, unless there's a wedding or like a baby or something like that. Or someone has a Hallmark birthday, like a 50th birthday, and there's a big shebang for that. Suck it up, you unfunny twat, and just go to Thanksgiving already. That's what I would say if I was her mom. I'd be like, why don't you figure out how to be more fun? Why don't you watch a little Compound Media? How do I make her realize that it's our family that is driving me away and I'm not the villain here? I hate my family for making me out to be the bad guy when they are the ones who have displayed such disgusting bigotry. Oh my God. Okay, what is the advice that she's going to give? First off, I'm so sorry that your family finds this kind of humor funny. Let me respond to this chick. And more that they seem to delight in your discomfort. I am proud of you for setting a boundary and telling them you won't be there for the holiday, which is absolutely the right thing to do. Yeah, because you're not fun and you don't appreciate it and you're not a good hang. Your mother freaking out is fairly predictable, and anyone who isn't used to a boundary being set, they will do anything in their power to get back to status quo. It's usually, or maybe they love you and they don't get to see you that often and they cherish family time together because old people cherish family time. The older you get, the more you realize, like, yeah, you got more behind you than in front of you. And this entitled twat doesn't realize that. Like, what if your mom dies in the next year? You're gonna feel like an asshole for complaining about jokes that kept you from going to Thanksgiving. I'm not saying you shouldn't have boundaries, but like you should also sort of suck it up too for the holidays. They will do anything in their power to get back to the status quo, which means belittling, raging, crying, etc. Or it could just be like they're having a natural emotional reaction. In other words, your mother's reaction to your setting a boundary is completely normal, but you have now to put that boundary in place, which is a brave and brilliant thing to do. So brave. So brave to not come to Thanksgiving. And you have to hold it if you want anything to change. I guess that's true, but if this is over jokes, it's like, come on, man. You can't make her realize that she is part of the problem by doing what you have always done. Clearly, telling her hasn't changed anything. Your boundary means you will tell her by your absence. Perhaps it will work. No, it won't. They're going to have fun without you. Probably more fun. And they will realize that having you there is more important than making their racist joke. No, I would say the jokes are more important than you, who sounds like a stick in the mud, who sounds like you add nothing. Which, by the way, will not change. Casual racism is unacceptable in any form unless it's funny, which it sounds like your family is. But the very least they must do in order for you to attend is curb it whilst around you. Or perhaps they will choose to carry on doing what they're doing, trying to make you feel guilty for choosing not to be there. Please write down your sentiments in a letter to your mother, explaining how you feel in a way that she can read and reread. Your family may find it funny and fun, knowing how it provokes you, and you must make it clear what you will and will not tolerate. The only way they are likely to change their behavior is for you to uphold this boundary, and I applaud your strength in doing so. I hope you gather your favorite people for a Friendsgiving or garner an invitation to a Thanksgiving with people you like. Yeah, you might not. You might be actually alone for Thanksgiving, and it sounds like you will be because you're not fun and you have no sense of humor. Both of which are excellent alternatives. Should your mother continue to try and guilt, this is what moms do. Moms were born to guilt. My mom had a born to guilt tattoo on her back. Find a phrase that works and repeat it ad infinitum until she stops rather than taking her bait. Something like, I'm sorry you feel personally insulted, but I have to do what's right for me. Or that may be true, but I cannot come unless the racist jokes stop. You're going to die alone, lady. What's her name? Family United. And you know what? You deserve to. You ungrateful. Like, why don't you think about, why am I the only one not having fun? Maybe because you're the problem, lady. Family. Oh, untied. I thought it said united. Bigotry. Okay. Where else can you have your fun, casual bigotry and fun, casual racist jokes? But at the holidays, you need to get it out of your system so you're not doing it at work. Or like if I used to be a stuck-up liberal twat like her. Why don't you talk to your family members and be like, why do you find this can you explain why you find this funny? Or like they're your family. I think you kind of should try to make an effort to get to know these people. But if you really clearly you can't get past the jokes and the fun time, so I guess it's on you, chickie. Ooh, it's a yellow boy. Thank you, Mark Zart. Thanks for the super chat. Good morning, Chrissy, Frank, baby, muffin and waffles. Did you see the black Santa in a wheelchair the Target is selling? No. I have an ornament of a black Santa that I bought in New Orleans. Hold on. If Santa's in a wheelchair, how can he do what he do? I love it. I love that Target cannot help but continue to step in it. Hold, please. Hold, please, for Santa in a wheelchair. The dogs are barking. I wonder if the garbage man is here. Target's again. Look at this. Target can't help but upset the conservatives. I love it. Target sparks conservative outrage over woke Christmas ornaments. Ha ha! Okay, Santa's of varying ethnicities. That's already problematic. In wheelchairs, and a toy soldier carrying the LGBT pride flag. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. And wearing a rainbow hat. There's no gay Santa. There's no trans Santa. Tranta? No, it doesn't even work as a pun. Take back conservatives. It comes after the company suffered losses when shoppers boycotted Target for stocking. Yeah, those bathing suits that you could tuck your dick into. Yep. We didn't like to tuck bathing suits. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, handicapped Santa. That's kind of funny. Oh my God, it's literally a gay trans nutcracker. You know what a trans nutcracker would be? A doctor providing gender affirming care. That's literally a nutcracker. He literally will crack your nuts and cut them off your body. I guess. Wow. Unbelievable. They did not learn. But Bud Light Target. Ooh. Target was forced to close some stores after bomb threats were called in and staff assaulted over. Yeah, the bomb threats were called in by the liberals, by the way, not conservatives. In June, Target sold a shirt with the slogan called "Trans People Always Exist." That's a shirt that doesn't need to be printed. It's like, yeah, we know. And a onesie featuring the words "Bien Proud" in the colors of the pride flag. All right, if you want to have a gaby, I guess that's up to you. Oh boy, though. This is so funny. They really haven't learned their lesson. I love it. Although, to cut them a little bit of slack, these ornaments were probably designed and like created probably even before the summer. So they probably weren't able to stop. They're not going to send these things back that they've already had made in China. I'm sure they were making them like way earlier in the year before all the tuck bathing suit debacle. Let's see. Oh, look at that. One person responded to the post with, "Wow, just wow. You would think they would have learned from last time. When will the companies finally start to realize it? Go woke, go broke." I think this would be, I don't know, give this to somebody in a wheelchair, I guess. I guess I'm not offended by this. I think I'm offended. Am I offended by the trans nutcracker? No, I just think it's really fucking stupid and pandering. But now the right is kind of sensitive. Like, now we're watching you, Target. We're looking for you to put out dumb shit. And here you go doing it again. So, of course, they're going to call you out for it. Being kind to kids with disabilities means being woke now. The far right thumbs down emoji, trash can emoji, wrote an ex-user. No, that's not. This is what liberals do. They go, "Oh, so being nice to people means you're woke?" No, that's not what it means. They had a Dracula in a wheelchair for Halloween. I think that's kind of funny, actually. I love the fake character outrage. They are mad at things that don't exist. Santa, Dracula, mermaids. Actually, Santa, I think, was a real person. And I think Dracula was a real person. A number of corporations have been victim of boycott campaigns this year for woke policies, including collaborating with Alphabet Gang, beer brand Bud Light, Hershey's, and even Fox faced boycotts in 2023. Target was forced to close some stores after bomb threats were called in and staff were assaulted over the Pride Month stuff in June. The company announced it would review some products and removed others entirely from the shelves. Target also temporarily closed some stores because they were threats of impacting our team members in the sense of well-being. The products reviewed, the tuck bathing suit that made a splash this summer. Our focus now is on moving forward with our continued commitment for the Alphabet Gang and standing with them as we celebrate Pride Month and throughout the year. This is what we don't like, is the throughout the year part. Like, you guys get a whole month. It's never enough, though. Okay. They faced backlash in August for stalking a book by New York Times bestselling children's author Eric Jerome called Bye Bye Binary, which is about a newborn baby who refuses to conform to the gender binary. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. The baby refused to conform to the gender binary and instead chooses toys, colors, and clothes that make them happy. Babies don't give a shit about what they're wearing. They just don't want to be sitting in their own filth. That's insane. Like, don't be putting your gay agenda onto a baby. Okay? Baby's just trying to live. Non-binary is a term for a person who is mentally ill. Oh no, it says gender identity and or gender expression is falling outside the binary gender, the alphabet gang. While people slammed the book and Target for selling it, plenty of others left positive reviews. Oh, like 4 people. I would say that this article is fair. Oh, I voted. My vote matters. That's so interesting. They just didn't think to pull this stuff. I think this is fine. It's kind of funny. The trans Nutcracker is going to trigger people, though. Target, good Target, though. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Mark. That's funny. Oh, Mark Start. Thank you for becoming a member for 1 month. The author sounds like she would be impossible to live with. She does. She sounds not fun. She sounds like the least fun member of the family. If I were her mom, I'd be like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. You're kind of a drag. Why don't you stay home, think about how you could be more fun, and we'll try again next year. Burger Time, thanks for the super chat. Please tell me about your clown diving history. I never heard that term until you mentioned it on Compound once. Are you guys unfamiliar with clown diving? There's competitive diving, which I did, which was primarily on the 1 and 3 meter springboards. But if you train or live outside of, like, New York is cold and seasonal, but if you live in, say, like a Florida or California where you can train year round, you'll probably learn the platform diving, the platforms, which is like 1, 3, 5, 7.5, and 10 meters. Like when you see them at the Olympics. Who's calling me? Oh, the doctor. I'm streaming right now. I'd rather not. You have AIDS. No, they're probably just maybe confirming an appointment. I don't know. I'll call them back later. Anyway, so there's competitive diving, which is springboard and platform. And then there's clown diving, which is what you see if you were to go to like a Six Flags diving show or like a summer, like a high dive type thing where it's not like an official setup, but it's like a platform and then a little pool. And clown diving is basically just doing silly things off the board, like silly things in the air, like doing weird poses or doing something where you're like riding the other diver, where you like coordinate, like you jump at different times and somebody jumps on the other guy and then you go in, or you flip off the other person. It's like not safe at all, but it's funny. It's fun to do. It's fun to, you're just pulling off like tricks before you hit the water. It's not graceful. You're not doing it for a score. You just kind of do it. Like we would do it at our winter intercession to kind of just make each other laugh. In between like serious practice, we would, it's like belly flops and stuff, or you like dive off and you like do the worm, or you dive off and you like do funny poses. Sometimes if you're on a springboard, like you're supposed to jump off obviously with your feet, but you could like jump and sit on it with your butt and then do something that like dives that look like you're kind of falling and messing up, but then you pull off like an entry or something. It's fun. I was looking at Rutgers College, of the schools that I was going to do, of the colleges I was looking at was Rutgers. And what really drew me to that school was that the divers would do the Six Flags diving show during the winter. They had kind of like, not like a guaranteed job, but it was a pipeline to the clown diving community and the sort of carny community. And that really interested me at the time. So I wonder what kind of person I would have become had I explored clown diving. Who knows? Maybe I'd still be here. But it was fun, and you could definitely get hurt. So I wonder if there's a video I can play. Yes. Ooh, clown diving show. Oh, this is fun. Oh, wow, they're doing stuff off the platform. Clown diving has been around forever. I'm gonna play a little of this. Man, see, if I had gone to like an Indiana university, which I was thinking about, I would have been doing all this shit. Okay, behold clown diving. This is in the Netherlands, okay? Keep that in mind. Trampolines. Like, look at that. That's and you kinda go a lot of you go off at the same time. Just doing wacky shit. And a lot of these people are just falling right on their bellies or backs or whatever. You're going in wearing shoes. You're going in what is this? Okay, he's pulling the trampoline away. He's climbing up to the 10-meter. Okay, they're sweeping. That's very funny.
That'll be the cleanest 10-meter platform in the world.
What are they gonna do? A handstand? What are they gonna do? They're gonna throw the tools into the pool.
It is dirty underneath.
Oh, the Netherlands, you kooky bastards. Okay, they're gonna this is very unsafe. They're gonna hang by their feet? Oh, this is sick. Oh my god, wow. That's so nerve-wracking. But these boards are spaced out such that you're not gonna hopefully hit a lower diving board while doing this. Oh, and these are the springboards. So I think springboard cloud diving is way more fun. We didn't even really put on dumb costumes like these guys are doing. Oh, we didn't have music either. This is obviously the Netherlands, so this is like a whole production. Oh, he's got an umbrella. Oh, this is great. Ah, that's great. See, it's like nothing all that hard. It's just they're being goofy. Or he's got an inflatable raft. We sometimes would do not a raft, but like we take the swimmers kickboards and like mess around with those.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
He's making everybody clap. Classic Netherlands. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, he's just one guy getting in. Oh, that's funny. He doesn't even land in the raft. I mean, if he did in the raft, the raft probably would have broken for sure. Oh, this guy spins up backwards. Yeah, you're just landing on your head and shit. You could land on other people. They're not even checking to be like, "Oh, I hope I don't land on my buddy." Oh, this is fun though. We're gonna throw this guy off. Sure, why not? There's no rules in the Netherlands. Oh my god, they should just drop him. Fully clothed, sneakers. I kinda wanna go to Europe now. What are they gonna do, jump on each other? Let's see. Oh, this is so boring. Oh, they're just landing on their that's gonna hurt your scrotum big time. That's gonna be a real kick in the balls. Okay, that's pretty gay, but they're from the Netherlands, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, it's a lot of running off, a lot of oh, okay, so I want to show you guys this one. Sometimes you'll do a thing together. Okay, same thing, all running off at the same time. Classic. But I like that they're hugging. They're doing like a cartwheel together, which is pretty cool. Like that's pretty easy to do, but it looks very impressive. Oh, now I miss diving. Oh. It's fun. Hey. Sometimes you jump off and then you try to grab somebody else's feet. It's a lot of trial and error. Deranged Lunatic, thanks for the super chat. Tiffany Gomez looked so uncomfortable last night. She was a great get. That was a great booking, but like she's not fun. She can't improvise. She doesn't go with the flow. She's not a good hang, but like she's gorgeous. Her hair looks perfect. I just wish that she was more fun. MK Solid, that pride flag is like a flag from Wolfenstein. Oh God, I don't know the reference. I should though. It would have been funny to see somebody like go off the diving board in a wheelchair. Russell Hall, thanks for the super chat. Go back and read my super chat. Then go back and read the other super chat, reminding you to read my super chat. Not this one. There was another one. Thank you. Well, StreamYard usually automatically like flags super chats, but they're not doing that today. The landing hurts if you belly flop, but it's not that. It's really not. It's not that bad. Like it stops hurting after 5 or 10 minutes. You'll be fine. Where's the video of me diving? My parents took some video of me. I'm sure they didn't save any of it. I was also diving like when I was in college. It was like, people didn't really have cell phones yet. I could ask my old diving coach because he would take video of us. I could ask Dan if he has kept it. Why would he keep old videos of us though? Maybe he should have though. I still freaking have the 3-meter record. He should have a video of me. I'll ask. I'll find out. I'll see if I can get something. It would be cool. Oh yeah, I wish I was a diver with cell phones. I would have recorded every practice. I would have made really cool reels out of it. You know what I did do? I did cut together a video when I was like being recruited for different schools, and I did a neat cut where it was me flipping above the water, and then I would cut to one time I dove somewhere where there was a camera under the water, and I cut right to the point where I was like, you could see me, totally not necessary, but see me like going through the water and then swimming back up. I don't know where your other super chat is, Russell Hall. It's not marked off. I don't see it. Sorry, bud. I think you're trolling me. You can just write what you said, and I'll probably see it. If I was a male diving coach, I would not keep videos of teenage girls in swimsuits on any device anywhere. Well, he seems like the type that would, not because he's creepy, but because like nostalgia. Would I ever go skydiving? Oof. I definitely would have, I think in the past, but like now, I wonder if I'm like a little more scared. Probably not. I think probably not at this point. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, I would go in one of those skydiving, like air tunnels where you float up and you're like blowing in the wind. I feel like I would get the gist of it from doing that. Just because if I were to go skydiving, even though they go, 95% chance you're going to be safe, I just feel like I don't want to be the 5% person that just dies skydiving for no reason. Push-ups, aren't you diving in the wet spot intro? No, that's not me. That is somebody else. But I did want to put diving into it. Okay, sorry, Russell. You'll be okay. Have you guys heard of something called PMI? What is PMI? It's not PMS. I'll tell you that much. Well, maybe it's like PMS for Gen Z. What is PMI? It's a Gen Z dating trend. And guess what? It might be ruining your relationship. Ooh, TMI. It's the romance equivalent of TMI. It means premature intimacy, not what you were thinking. Intimacy. And it refers to oversharing of the mind, body, and soul too early into a relationship. Oh, we've all done that. Here's how to stop it in its tracks before it ruins your next fling. In the early days of a new fling are filled with almost every emotional peak and trow in the book, from the long-winded anticipation of each text to the silent panic that sets in when you realize you're sitting across the table from a cat person. The dating scene can be a whirlwind of an emotional roller coaster. While there are plenty of valid reasons why a fresh romance won't survive the harsh dating landscape, self-sabotage, whether intentional or not, has got to be one of the most unfortunate. Now, there's a new trendy iteration of dating drama casting a shadow on new couples everywhere. Premature intimacy, or PMI, speaks to the urge to share too much too soon with a new partner, often leaving people feeling exposed or regretful. People also get this feeling like after they do a podcast and they go, "Oh, I shouldn't have talked about my gay dad," for example. Certified sex and relationship practitioner Georgia Grace shares with Body and Soul why healthy boundaries and a strong line of communication are so important to nurture at the start of any relationship. And it's why it's crucial to look out for signs of BMI. So, what exactly is PMI? While yet another trending abbreviation might have you cursing the ever-changing Gen Z language, this one is especially important. A quick scan of the English language will tell you that the word premature is scarcely used to describe anything good, with its current dating association only reinforcing the stereotype. PMI is the romantic equivalent of TMI, too much information, incorporating whispers of love bombing and trauma dumping. In essence, the term refers to the oversharing of mind, body, and soul. Imagine you're sitting across from your date at dinner, swapping facts about yourself and critiquing the restaurant's playlist. Suddenly, before you've even had time to digest the entrees, your casual first date begins talking about your detailed future plans. I don't think you should be talking about your future plans. Or reaches over to plant a kiss on your lips. Pretty jarring image, right? I don't think a kiss on a first date is untoward. While intimacy is no doubt an important building block up for any blossoming relationship, overstepping too early on is a surefire way to give somebody the ick. Only if you're not into them. But if you are into them, then you're like, bring it on. You have to make sure you're emotionally matched. Like, you don't want to be the one giving more than the other person. You got to make sure you're on par. Because if you're doing too much and the person's not warmed up to you, you're going to come off creepy. Which is why you have to like read the room. Okay. Oh, I definitely did PMI. I definitely did too much sharing on my first date with Frank, big time. And then I got nervous and I put the sake into the soy sauce container. It can manifest on oversharing thoughts on a date, such as overt displays of physical affection and deep dives into your personal information. PMI is a really hard thing to measure, noting every relationship travels on its own unique timeline. Yes, it's exciting when you start a new relationship, but it's also important to have platonic love and friendships, to see your family. Yeah, because you don't want to go too fast, too soon. Make sure you're seeing your family, you're going to work, moving your body in the way that you like to move so that you still have a sense of self and doesn't get wrapped up or lost in this new relationship energy. Yes, this is very common for people to lose themselves in a relationship. Not good. According to relationship expert Jessica Alderson, unleashing intimacy too early in the relationship has become increasingly more common in the modern dating landscape. PMI can be caused by a myriad of reasons, such as deep-rooted need for validation or an inability to accurately understand social cues. Some people have such a fear of rejection or abandonment and believe that by opening up quickly, they can create a strong bond. They may believe that by being vulnerable and sharing personal information in the early stages of dating, their date will see them as more desirable and trustworthy. I think it's better to be mysterious. Keep them guessing. Now, maintaining the right level of intimacy. Oh, let's see. What are the consequences of PMI? Maintaining the right level of intimacy can be a challenge for any couple, regardless of whether you're celebrating 2 weeks or 20 years. Intimacy ebbs and flows throughout different stages of any relationship, but it's important to establish healthy boundaries, blah, blah, blah. Being all in has no doubt romanticized across pop culture, leaving many fresh couples feeling the pressure to imitate every smiling couple on social media. You're selling the dream. They're selling romance. We cannot and should not turn to TV or social media to teach us about relationships because they're often designed to reflect a relationship that is entertaining, that is exciting, that makes us feel, or that is aesthetically pleasing, but they're often not real. Exposing your new partnership to intense bursts of intimacy before it's ready will only create cracks in the relationship, often causing irreversible damage. Don't fuck it up, guys. You don't want to overwhelm your partner, have them misinterpret your behavior. Yeah, you gotta do it slow and steady. That makes sense. Too much intimacy in the early days removes the sense of intrigue that fuels attraction. Oversharing early on can leave little room for growth and discovery as a couple. This can hinder the development of a strong, lasting bond. Okay. Yeah, she's not suggesting don't open up, but you can choose how much to share. Also, set a boundary if someone is trauma dumping on you, because that's not fun. It's not sexy. It's overwhelming. Trauma dumping. Yeah, you don't want to hear about somebody's rape on the first date. That's like a third date topic. Oh, interesting. This this is more advice for people with autism. That's what I think. This to me is it's like common sense. Junior, did you see the video of Bernie Sanders breaking up a fight at the Senate? It's pretty funny. I did see that this morning. Should we play it? Should we find it? I didn't even realize Bernie Sanders was like still a thing. Find it. Okay. Let's get political. Let's get political. GOP Senator challenges Teamsters president to a fight during a hearing. I love this. Oklahoma Senator Mark Wayne Mullen, who is a former MMA, nearly came to blows with the president of the Teamsters at a Senate hearing on Tuesday, forcing Bernie Sanders to step in and stop a brawl from breaking out. I love this. Mullen challenged the International Brotherhood of Teamsters General President Sean O'Brien into a fight on the spot after the senator read aloud O'Brien's tweets calling him as a clown and a fraud. Okay, we have to play this. This is iconic.
Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Woo!
Fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big
Oh,
guy.
stop it.
Is that your solution?
Hold it. No, sit down.
He almost took his
Sit
ring
down.
off.
You know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
You're
All
a
right.
senator.
Can I respond? Mr.
Hold
Chairman?
it. Hold it. If
Hold
we
on.
can't,
This
no,
is
I have
what
the
he
mic.
said.
I'm sorry.
This is
Hold
what he
it.
said.
You'll have your time.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you can't.
No, you cannot.
This is a
I'm once
hearing.
again asking, not
God
fight.
knows the American people have enough of contempt for Congress. Let's not
I don't
make
like
it worse.
thugs and
You-
bullies.
You have,
And that's
you
what-
have
I don't
the
like
mic.
you because you
Hold
just
it.
described yourself.
Hold it.
Yes.
You have the mic.
Jerry.
You have time.
Jerry.
All right.
Make your statement.
Then let's do this because I did challenge you and I accepted your challenge and you went
Bernie's like,
quiet.
I'm too
No,
old
I
for
didn't go
this shit.
quiet. I was.
Hold on.
No, no,
You
hold-
challenged me to a cage match,
No,
acting like a
sir.
12-year-old schoolyard
Hold it.
bully.
Excuse
Sir,
me.
hold on.
Hold it. No, excuse me.
The
I
will
realize-
say-
UPS guy
I will say
back here
exactly-
is
Senator
loving
Mullen.
this. This is great. He's laughing. All these guys love this. They're cracking up. There should be people threatening to fight every time.
Acting like a 12-year-old schoolyard bully.
Excuse me.
Hold on.
Hold it. No, excuse me. I have the
I
mic.
will say exactly.
Senator
what you
Mullen,
said.
I have the mic. You have questions on any economic issues, anything that said, go for it.
I want to fight.
We're not here to talk about physical abuse.
You brought.
We're not
Why
talking
not?
about, of course I
And,
did.
and let me show you his hearing because I want to expose this thug to who he
Oh.
is.
If you don't point at me, that's disrespectful.
I
Oh,
don't care about
pointing is
respecting
a
at all.
problem.
I don't
respect people that
respect you at all.
respect. So
All right,
Oh,
Hold
shit.
it. No,
You're one of
Yeah,
a
hold
hundred
it.
of the most
Hold
elite
it,
people
please.
active.
please. All right.
We need to see
This
more of
is
this.
excuse me.
Mhm.
This is a hearing to discuss economic issues.
Is it
All right.
though?
If you have questions for Mr. O'Brien or anybody else on what he has said, go for it.
I mean-
But we're not here to talk about fights.
Oh, boo.
Pretends like he's self-made.
You suck, Bernie. You're no fun. That is amazing. More of this, please. You stand your butt up. You stand your butt up. I wonder if they ever got around to fighting. I wonder if they maybe like met at a bar or something afterwards. So fun. Respect the man with the tiny hammer. Exactly. This is a hearing. Russell, it's not that I'm ignoring your super chat. I just don't know where it is or what it was. You're feel free to write what you said and I'll read it because the chat is moving slow enough where I could reread your thing. Or if you just want to like keep complaining like a bitch, you can do that. Okay. Let's see. One more story. Ooh. This is about dating as well. I'm a dating expert. Here's why you should never text at the start of a new relationship. Never text? What? Like just use it for logistical purposes? A dating expert has revealed why you should not constantly text your not constantly text your crush at the beginning stages of dating, especially if you want to show them that you're the one. Sabrina Zohar, 33, frequently shares advice with those seeking love. Guess where? TikTok, of course. You guessed it. As well as those already coupled up to her 422,000 followers on TikTok. She's a California-based love specialist detailing why you should avoid exchanging messages back and forth all day with your potential partner. This viral clip, which has amassed more than 390,000 views, the host of dating podcast Do the Work noted that you should let go of your anxiety around texting and live your own life and keep the right person around instead of communicating without intention. All right, so just don't text them like with no plan. Oh, I like her outfit. Let's go to the videotape.
Stop trying to text in order to gain control of a situation. I see this every fucking day. I get it. You're anxious attachment style. Oh my God, but they haven't texted me. I don't understand. Where are they? Why haven't they texted me back? But I haven't heard from them in 2 days. And usually what will follow is, oh, well, I'm going to text them because then if I text them, then at least I'm poking, at least I'm reminding them of me, and at least I'm saying something. I'm putting myself out there. But what you're actually trying to do is you're trying to control the situation.
Yep.
Dating means there are no guarantees. And it takes two willing fucking people. It takes two participants that come together to decide, hey, I want to do this. You want to do this. Let's go. And what's happening is if you're trying to text in order to gain control, like, well, I haven't heard from him in 30
You're going
days,
to come
so
off
I'm gonna text
controlling
him so that I can
and
start the
annoying.
conversation. That's fine if you actually have something to say. If you're like, hey, I haven't spoken to this guy in a couple of days. I just want to see how they're doing and say what's up. Very different than it coming from a place of, well, I want them to respond, or I want an answer, or I
being
want some
manipulative,
closure.
being
Why haven't they
controlling.
gotten to me? Are they going to forget about me? That all comes from anxiety.
Don't be
Part
insecure.
of dating with intention means interacting with intention, texting with intention, all of the above. So if you don't actually have something to say, if you don't have something of depth to offer to a conversation or something to start a conversation that makes sense, then please stop using texting as a means of trying to control the situation. All it's going to do is blow up in your face when somebody doesn't act in the same way that you want, because you can't control other people. You can only control yourself.
Yes, I like her.
Why is it so addictive?
Fortnite frenzy. Uh-oh. Good for you, girl. Yes. Don't be controlling and weird. You have to play it cool. You have to be like Be almost sort of disinterested so that they pursue you. Here she is with her dog. She's cute. Make sure you have something to say. I like that. Good advice. Viewers flooded the comment section and praised the dating coach for her advice. One person wrote, I appreciate every post of yours so much. I bring you up in therapy and dig deep. Someone else commented, absolutely. If they don't respond, then walk away. Or like live your life, man. If you're text the other people you're dating until somebody wants to get serious. You know what I mean? Another user wrote, I really needed this. Thank you. I love this. Good. This is all common sense. Again, this might also be, we can also put this in the category of advice for people with autism. We love female. Oh my God. Did you hear about this? Will Smith like taking it in the butt with Fresh Prince actor Dwayne Martin. Jada Pinkett Smith breaks her silence over Will Smith gay rumors as she claims they will sue after accusation he was caught having sex with Fresh Prince actor Dwayne Martin. We suing. I mean, that doesn't mean it's not true. Let's see. It comes after the husband staunchly denied the allegations. Brother Bilal, who describes himself as the actor's ex-personal assistant, made the shocking accusation now in a viral interview. Oh, we must see it. We must see it. Okay. This is so funny, this clip. This was Will Smith's former best friend and assistant named, he was on Unwind with Tasha K.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick.
Oh, I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars. You can get her 80 private
Does
jets.
Will
If
Smith
she's
have a
itching for
small
that baby
penis?
leg, she
So
wants that
Tupac
baby leg. You
was
can beat a
packing,
person so much that they fall
and
into
Will Smith was
submission.
small in the
Hey,
pants.
who needs enemies when they got friends like you?
Oh, I could tell you what goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation.
Somebody told me I made my pictures in the book. You know, your pictures in the book and your name is in the book. So you like you're doing some real elegant pimp.
Okay, so he was really with Will Smith.
Dude, this is what Jada makes the new people do. And I ain't gonna say new, they probably been there after myself, right? They will
quite a
make
shirt.
you check into a rehab. And they'll pay for the rehab. Even though you're not on drugs, they're gonna pay for the rehab.
This
And you
sounds
have
like
to go if you want to
the classic
and then I saw
Hollywood
sexual acts
formula.
that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Hollywood is the hurry up and weight game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, "Hey, you got eyes on Will. We need him to come watch this." So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where is this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwayne down too. So I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo,
Goes
and
into
they're
the dressing
calling
room.
I'm on walkie-talkie and they calling my cell phone.
Oh
Yo,
boy.
we need to get Will here. I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like I'm trying to find this. Like this is unlike him, right? So I open
What did you walk in
the
on?
door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Ah!
Let me process that.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him, murder. It was murder in there.
So maybe it was. Oof, that's hardcore. Maybe it wasn't necessarily like a gay sex act. Maybe it could have been part of this like Hollywood humiliation ritual thing. Who knows?
Okay. What did you do?
Even when I was.
That's pretty explosive. I think it's made up. What do you guys think? I think nothing surprises me anymore when it comes to Hollywood. They're all into weird shit. But anyway, Jada's gonna sue now over this. Why does she care? She's not even having sex with Will Smith. They've been separated for years. Oh, well. Okay. So Dwayne Martin, 58, was married to actress Tisha Campbell from 96 to 2020. Smith is considering taking legal action. Ruh-roh. Martin has worked with Smith on a number of projects, including 2 episodes of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in 93 and 95, and in 2022, a reboot. Bilal said that he'd been working on a Hollywood set and was ordered to keep eyes on Will in the moments leading him to witnessing the actors having sexual relations. Oh boy, I'm sure they're all doing shit like this. Damn. That's rough. You can't see the article. There's nothing to see, really. So here's the guy. I guess this is the anal couple here. He walked in on these two. I knew him from the Fresh Prince days. There he is. This is the former, I guess, assistant and best friend on the interview. I saw sexual acts. There was one I walked in on, said Bilal, who was on the series to promote his forthcoming book titled Will Smith Demonic Circle. Ooh, so maybe it's not necessarily about being gay. It's just like this is part of the selling your soul part to Hollywood. Bilal looked everywhere and noticed Smith's car was in its right place, but he was nowhere to be found. He had the keys to Martin's dressing room, and he found them doing anal. Bilal said he was like a deer in headlights and said, "Oh shit," when he encountered the pair. That's traumatizing to see. Jada Pinkett Smith, 52, said last month they've been separated for 7 years. Bilal said that Jada Pinkett Smith was the woman that everyone wanted, and Will needed that validation to have that type of woman. You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick. So I guess Tupac was blessed and Will was not. Wow. How much more embarrassed can you get if you're Will Smith, like after the last couple of years he's had? Oof. Wow. Okay. I'm glad it wasn't him and Carlton. That would be upsetting. Okay, rumors. Yeah, what a mess. What a mess that whole family is. Yikes. Yeah, I'm sure it was some sort of like Hollywood humiliation ritual or something. None of it surprises me. They're all doing that. Gross. Sorry to leave off on a brown note, and that by that I mean anal. I should have ended on the clown diving. Yes, that's why Jada always looked sour. She was in a sexless marriage. Exactly. Well, he was also getting it on the side from other people. Everyone is gay. It's true. Okay. This was fun, guys. Oh, thank you, Tom Joe. Everyone in Hollywood is gay. That's the moral of the story. Okay. Guys, come see me in Tampa, December 3rd. Come see me in San Diego, January 5th and 6th. There might be a special project we're working on that we might be able to let you guys know about sooner than later. So stay tuned. Yes, it's going to be fun. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. I'll see you on Friday Night Tights in a couple days. Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern on Nerdrotics channel. And goodbye, Russell Hall. Better luck next time. Bye.